Hi everyone. So today I want to discuss about the data analytics. So I already discussed about the structure of the data and type of data. So we have structured data and non-structured data. So when it comes to structured data, so we need to store in somewhere, right? So for structured data, we have the different softwares for relational databases. In the same way, we have the different softwares for non-structured or unstructured databases. For example, MongoDB. So this is the best example for storing the unstructured data. But for structured data, we have a lot of softwares like Oracle, Teradata. There are a lot of things. But there are in structured data or non-structured, there are two types of databases. One is the transactional databases. One is the OLAP, online analytical databases. But what is the difference between OLTP and OLAP? So OLTP is the database where we can store the day-to-day transactions. Or for example, if you take a superstore, so if the customer comes into the superstore, he buys some groceries and he paid some amount, he's using some credit card or through money. So all these type of actions or events are storing in the relational database, which is called OLTP. But for when it comes to the data analysis, so we can't directly use the OLTP to do the analysis of data, because the OLTP databases are storing the regular transactions. So if we are trying to query the OLTP databases, they can see some slowness in the day-to-day activities. So in business hours. So in order to avoid that inconsistency or disturbance for the daily transactions, we are going to create OLAP database, which is called data warehouse. So where we are storing the data in aggregations and summary data. So we are not going to just dump the exact OLTP data into the OLAP, because the OLAP mainly we use for the analysis. So to do the analysis, the data should be in particular format, in desired aggregations and desired summaries. So in order to convert this OLTP raw data into OLAP organized or structured or aggregated data, so we have a different concept called ETL. So nowadays we are coming across like ELT, ETL. There are different technologies coming. But what is the ETL and ELT will do? So this technology will collect the raw data from the source system, and they will dump into one of the staging tables, and they will that will then we will do some um, transformations like cleansing and aggregations and doing some summaries and creating some additional tables based on the needs. This whole process is called transformation. So for transformation also we have a lot of tools and technologies. For example, take Informatica, Talent, SSIS. There are different technologies, and those are all on-prem technologies, but nowadays everything is moving to cloud. So when it comes to cloud, we have different technologies in cloud as well. Yeah, once we transform this data and then we are loading this data into the data warehouse or OLAP. So this process is called loading. So once we load the data into the data warehouse, then the data analyst will come into picture to grab this data and use this data, and they can analyze to find out some trends and patterns out of it. And they will analyze the data how best we can give the insights to the business to improve their business. Based on our analysis, how best they can take their business decisions to improve their business. Thank you so much.